All right, wonderful people, lovers of freedom. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to each and every one of you. Welcome back to Let's Talk TV, your one and only YouTube platform, where they're giving a back-to-back updates on how things they be, on how things they share for Biafra land and beyond. If you're joining us for the first time, remember to subscribe and turn on your notifications too, so that you'll be able to get our news anytime when we drop Bojum. You'll be among the first set of people to get it. Also, remember to like and share this news too. Okay, the wonderful people. The latest one with the boss brains at the moment, be say yes, petrol don't reach 2,500. My people, he don't tell you say this country they on a steady decline, and that is the truth of the matter. The fact that the country is on a steady decline, this particular one has showed how digressed this particular economy of the nation is, and how far it is ready to keep going low. And that is one thing I am not disputing the fact about. The fact that it is going so low that you would think of it and be like, this country don't finally go like this. Is this truly the end of this particular jihadist country? My people, if it is not the end, believe you me that it's showing the end. It is coming to the end, because it just shows that this country is on a full decline, and there would be very, very, like, it would come to an end very soon. A whole lot of people have been leaving the country, My people should check within the time range of when their new governor, their president, Jagaban, came in place, and now the rate of people that have left the country has reached thousands, and it's the truth of the matter, and it is from nothing else but the fact that the amount, the rate of the decline of the situation of the country is on another level, and it has entered to the extent of them actually considering this particular division of the one Nigeria. Because of course, if they do not consider it, I do not know what else they will be considering, because of course right now it has reached that extent, and my people, it is a very faulty one and cannot be replaced at the moment. The most important thing is that they find a way to do these things and do better, because if they do not, then it has casted the whole thing, and it has come to the end of a whole lot of things at the moment. The only thing that is expected of them right now is for them to do the needful things they need to do, and actually those things cannot be done. My people, the only solution for us, we Biafrans that have been wanting and has been asking for our own self, for us to be free of these particular people, is that they give us what we've always wanted. They should let us go, release our Hamadike in the Igbo, for us to be able to actually stay on our own and live our lives. Yes, they should look at how bad their country has been and know that nothing will be able to solve the situation of this country. Nothing will be able to solve how bad this country has gotten. Nothing. And only if they come to that conclusion will they understand that there is no solution, no matter the president or no matter whoever it is they decide to actually give control of anything in this place. There would be nothing would be able to hold down or to actually give this country a name or a good name again, because it is done with this country. I believe that the end of the road is sooner than we think, and the earlier we come to that particular recognition or realization, the better for us. The only thing that would be very beneficial to the country is we ourselves being on our own, the Biafra Liberation Army being on their own, as we continue making head efforts. The PM continues making big efforts as he continues going for the UK meetings and every single thing, meeting with leaders, national leaders, international leaders that would help, world leaders that would help in the pushing and the movement of the Biafra Declaration. None of these things are being done just because we want it to be done, but because it is a necessity for it to be done and for us to actually gain from every single thing we are doing at the moment. And the only solution for us is for us not to give up. Giving up is never an option and should never be an option for any of us, because at the point we are, the stage we are in at this moment right now is a stage of not giving up at all. It's a stage of being steadfast. It's a stage of holding down and making sure that none of these things they keep doing affect us, and that we one way or another end up doing the necessary things that would affect us positively. That is the truth of the matter. That is the only thing that we would look at, and there will be surely and heavily fulfilled in every single thing that happens around. Because one thing is clear, we are going to end up making it. We are going to end up being successful one way or another. And we need to be very, very sure of it. We need to be steadfast. We do not need to end up to be naive or be swayed by whatever that is put on the internet against our movement and the land in every single state. For what reason? For what? For what reason? What happened to the lands in their place? Is their place not enough for them to graze their cows? Why are they coming into our land? If it's not for a takeover, I don't know what else it is. Because right from time, I believe what these people have always wanted is to take over our land. Because you enter the streets of Owerri, you enter the streets of Anambra, you enter the streets of Ohafia, Igbo land, you'd see Hausa people, mosques built everywhere. And these people are able to like wake up one day, enter there, do whatever they want. The places where they are mosque or where they pray to their Lord on Fridays are being filled or is being filled with all these Hausa and Yoruba Muslims covering the roads, blocking the roads, stopping movement because of the fact that they are praying to their God. You don't try that in their rural areas. You don't try that in their place in the north. They will take you down. They are not in support of anything Christian, and if you are a Christian in that place, which means you are hiding as a Christian. But then they come into our place and we give them that accommodation of, hey, the peace we have here and how we would always want to accommodate them in anything they do. And this has given them the morale to feel like they can take over or do whatever it is. Go to people's universities, you see these people there. You see that they are now the ones riding bikes, and these are all steps these people have taken towards taking charge of the Igbo land. And it is very heartbreaking and very bad that these are the things that are happening. You see that in every state, one way or another, especially in Owerri, there is an Amawusa. That place they call Amawusa, that is where it's as if they've been given that place. I don't believe anywhere in Biafra land these people should be allowed or given a place where they can stay. Because their mission is to take over, encroach and take over, give birth, have lots of children wherever they are. They do not even care. They breed their young ones anywhere they find themselves, and they come out and beg, and that is how they live their lives. And so these are, you feel that they are just people that are begging. It's a lie. These are things that they use to encroach into the land they want to convert and they want to take over. And that is why we need to be alert as Ndi Igbo. We need to really be at alert to make sure that these things don't affect us. These things don't find us one day and end us. Because that is what it's aiming for. That is what this whole mission is aiming for. To cleanse Ndi Igbo. But of course, we are not supposed to allow that to happen to us. We are not going to let that kind of thing happen to us because we are Ndi Igbo. And we expect, this is our land. This is Biafra land. The fact that these people have rejected giving us our land, or they've rejected giving us our referendum so for us to stay on our own, does not mean we'll allow people to encroach into it. And thank God for PM Mazi Simon Ekpa, that has decided, that have taken it up to his head, that has carried it on his head to make sure that the movement is not forgotten. The movement is carried up. The referendum is not a mission to be given up on. And that is why a whole lot of things are happening right now, because of the movement that has not been given up by people that have dedicated their lives to fighting for freedom. And so, my people, if you think that maybe you are not in support of Biafra, that is fine. Finally, when we get it, you can stay with them. You can stay with people that are ready to oppress you till death, that are ready to shoot you if you mess up, that are not even in support of Christianity. The only thing they want you to worship is that their God, which is the Muslim, which is their Allah. And then you would understand that there is no place that is better than where you are coming from. Yes, and that is the truth. People always wake up and say a whole lot of things concerning how we cannot stay on our own, or how we cannot live on our own. But then we've been able to live with people that are not interested in our progress. They are not interested in anything we hold dear. They've only ever wanted our failure. They've only ever wanted anything that will bring us down. That is what these people have always wanted right from time. And the earlier we get that into our skull, the better for us. They are not interested in us. They're not interested in us making it in any way. They've always wanted to take over. They've always wanted to have access, benefits from all our businesses and things like that. And that is one of the reasons they've decided not to let us go. But then we are not backing down on anything that concerns the Biafra movement. And so, my people, this is where we come to the end of this particular broadcast. Thank you for joining us. Remember to subscribe and turn on your notifications too. Thank you.